Good morning. It is Friday, the 19th of March, and it is blustery here. We are very lucky that we have not had any tornado damage. We've had all sorts of warnings yesterday for severe weather coming our way, but so far we're doing very well. And I thought I would quickly jump in and make a video that I've been wanting to do for a week now. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel, who's liked my videos. Any comments are welcome. Thank you so much. So today's reading comes from a deck called the Lantern Oracle. And I will put links to the decks I use for this reading at the bottom of this video. And yeah, so the question that I have for today's reading is about how do we prepare for this coming era. We call it the Aquarian age. We call it, the age of the divine feminine, I guess. So the question, the card that jumped out is this one, and it's called Radical Honesty. So as we enter this new era, it's very hard to go into this new space with all the old energy and garbage, for lack of a better word, of this last 100 years past, hundreds of years, maybe 1,000 years. Everything that we used to survive is becoming obsolete. So here is this beautiful woman getting ready to take off her shield and her armor. So that's exactly what we need to do. So what is this shield and what is this armor? So when we are not opening our hearts and when we do not allow ourselves to feel our emotions fully, when we do not allow ourselves to speak our truth, that becomes kind of crystallized in our aura. So that's a very important part, to feel, to allow ourselves to feel all our emotions fully, so we can move through them, so we can break through, so we can make progress in our healing. But there is more to this. And what I'm seeing here is that this is a person who was called up to serve in an army and to fight in a war, not of her choosing. This was to fight in a war that a monarch asked her to fight in. So in what ways are we fighting wars and believing truths that are not ours? So it feels a bit like brainwashing going on here too. So that I would say that anytime we believe things that are not our own truths, when we are believing things that comes from outside forces, that leaves us in a place of fear. And especially when we are then asked to point the finger at groups of people who are minorities, people of color, people with different beliefs, different religions, different sexual orientations, the list goes on. When we are asked to ostracize them, to hate them, that's not ours. That is when we're asked to put it aside and to turn inward, and to remove that armor, to remove these beliefs that doesn't belong to us, and to discard them so that we can feel our own feelings. Our heart must be open so that our throats can be open, so that when we open our mouths, we speak our truths. She does not have the right to speak her truth or to express how she feels, because it's not safe in the community that she's finding herself in right now. However, when you step out of this armor and you speak your truth and you express your beliefs and you find your passions, your old group of friends will probably fall away. But that means that a new group is willing to invite you and embrace you and invite you into their group. So do not give up. Do not stay in a place of safety. Well, I shouldn't tell you what you should do or shouldn't do. That's not what I'm telling you. But I'm inviting you to consider leaving that group behind and finding your truth and expressing your beliefs and feeling all the feelings that you need to feel so that you can grow, so you can heal. Because you can see that this person, there's not much space for this person to expand. That is a very tight suit of armor that she's wearing. So the second card, look at this beauty. Strength of vulnerability. So she's still armed. Her heart is open. And she can speak her true beliefs. She's in a tribe of people. This is almost an indigenous archetype here. She's willing to stand up and fight for people who are in danger. She's ready to stand up for children, for anybody who's suffering. She's one with nature. Okay, so what comes to mind for me again here is this armor is kind of fear that she's wearing. There's a lot of fear surrounding this person. And she's more willing to support her family and herself at the expense of everybody around her than this person. And this person, everybody is even, everybody has a place, and everybody has a job, and everybody is safe. But here it also feels moralistic. She is doing everything right in her group. The morals are is everything that's right for you to do in this time and in this group of people. So once upon a time, slavery was moralistically acceptable. Ethically, it was never acceptable. This person lives by ethics, not morals. So, I think that's a pretty clear message today. I'm going to look at this deck by Kyle Gray. It's called Keepers of the Light, and I will put a link to that on the bottom too. And let me just see what else comes through. So the card that comes through is Charity, Prayer and Contemplation. Once again, so perfect. So when we want to get in touch with that inner voice, with our inner truth, it is very important to take time away, to turn inward. Prayer, asking for help, is so vital. Meditation and contemplation is that time when we become quiet and we listen. So those two go hand in hand. So connect with heaven. Hold on one second, my eyesight is not good enough to read the whole card. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. So also remember always that we are living in a world of free will. You have so much help around you. However, you have to ask for it. Your angels cannot just step in and interfere on your behalf. You have to ask. So asking for this armor to be revealed to you so you can become aware of it. Asking for this to be removed. Asking for the courage to become vulnerable. Asking for your new community to appear. These are vital in this time. But you have lots and lots of help from your angelic brothers and sisters. Not that they have gender, but anyway. Well, I hope that helped, and I hope everybody has a beautiful weekend. And yeah, we'll talk again soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.